Don't you open up that window. Don't you let out that antidote. Hey.
Yeah. San Antonio, Texas trap rapper Eddiedondolla. 2 verses in a chorus to PSK-13. Keep watching me. The year 1993, the rap group Souls of Mischief came out with the rap song 93 to Infinity. I threw the VCR tape in the trash. Someone else saw me half butt naked, hopscotching down to the front sidewalk to the curb. 9 plus 3 equals 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 90s, that gave people with my video be premeditated. Plan on setting up me and my family. My ops got legally changed. Birth names changed to different names, initials and symbols of each word. First, middle, last names are a piece of the puzzle. I give up all the warning signs of possibly being an active shooter. I got apathy. Watch what happens after my mom passes away. They won't be able to capture me, blast me. I'm not a charity case. Fuck boys, got my tape. I had a feeling back in the day I would go out like Kurt. I'll blow out my face after the first bullet. It's misshape. I ain't got no time for mistakes. This is 1993 theory. By the time I realized that some people got my tape, if only I could rewind time, I go back, it would've got erased. I don't got money or give a fuck how I look or dress or the way I behave, because when it pops up, there'll be so many ops that they're trying to take. My family dies. Before that, they're trying to move them out of town. I can't let that happen. They hide living in my neighborhood. I walk the city streets, punching myself. I could taste blood. I spit it out. I search for human traffickers and members of the cartel and mafia in my hood, just so I can rent some fades. I rise to the top like cake batter. Haters slander my name, they are afraid. They are chicken like a 20-piece bone-in, thrown in the box of Colonel Sanders. Enemies knock out the electricity, they switch to thermal night vision. I keep my eyesight on the windows, and when light appears and when there are moving shadows. I'm trying to fight for my life, at war with my city. My right and left hands open up a can of whoop ass like Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Why do all these girls throw me a diss, and all y'all's mans are a goof? I don't trust no one. I know how to move in these streets. It's either life or death, that's why I rode one. I pitch faster than Nolan Ryan, and I'm aligning in what I'm writing. I'm up, there's no tying up the game. I keep it solid like a car's metal frame. My ops frame me. I want those who are from Nebraska to call off everything like Dick Cheney. I want New Mexico to call off everything. Both of these states blame me. I take out states and cities all by myself. If y'all ever fuck me over, then I will fuck you over like some scammers do to a mill. If you know how to finesse without having guilt, then you got a mouthpiece. Juke moves, turns human beings into sardines, then they become the deceased. Speaker forever, hold your peace. With a dead man's body parts, I play a hide and seek. Ops die when they get beat. Before Trump was president, y'all would sneak across the border. They give orders and fuck with underage girls dressed up in leg warmers. Then they brainwash each one of them to move to Mexico. They pack their shit up, now it's moved by a luggage handler like a porter. Here in America, a lap dance at a strip club is in between $20 to $40. Imagine what you can get at a whorehouse in Mexico for a quarter. Let the U.S. deploy missiles on foreign land and mortar bombs. Thus game plan is to catch a flight or drive down south to the B with a sex slave. Happy hour in their time means a port of beer instead of our domestic beer. Years ago, they tried to cross the border with me. Now they gun pointing in the back seat. A border patrol agent leaning the window. I yelled, since they'll try to do this to me, I want all y'all's prostitutes in the backseat. Fuck like listening to Left making songs during high school prom. I run this watch sport like MVP of every year. But I got my highlights play of the day playing on a Jumbotron. If you can relate to me, then your weapon defense system is not wrong. Where did all my victims go? They died from the situation I'm going through. You don't want to smoke like a marijuana bomb. You don't want to talk it out. You don't want to go behind my back and air it out. I rise to the top like cake batter. Haters slander my name, they are afraid. They are chicken like a 20-piece bone-in, thrown in the box of Colonel Sanders. Enemies knock out the electricity, they switch to thermal night vision. I keep my eyesight on the windows, and when light appears and when there are moving shadows. I'm trying to fight for my life, at war with my city. My right and left hands open up a can of whoop ass like Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Why do all these girls throw me a diss, and all y'all's mans are a goof?